Hi, the coronavirus marriage effect. My name is Paul Friedman. I am the founder of the Marriage Foundation, as well as what I think of as a revolutionary approach to marriage. I used to be a divorce mediator. I helped a lot of people get a divorce, had a great practice in Southern California, but then I shifted. Now, I would never help someone get a divorce because I could usually help them save their marriage. In fact, most of my early clients I got from a second Saturday divorce support group in the San Diego area, and our system is second to none. And this coronavirus, I don't know. Right now it's March 18th and the world seems to be freaking out. I don't know if the numbers support it or not, but people are definitely being quarantined. And the kids aren't allowed in many places to go out of the house. So it's almost like there's a blizzard that's going to last for a month. And people are staying home. Some with enough toilet paper and some without. I think a great business would be to sell bidet kits so people don't need toilet paper, but that's another topic. The truth of the matter is, it's causing a strain on some marriages. It really is. But why? I'll tell you right now, if my wife and I were forced to be in a log cabin by ourselves, with our kids, for 5 years, I would be excited about it, and so would she, and so would the kids. And what is the difference? The difference is we know how to be married. Let me give you an example. When was the last time you had an argument with your husband or wife? Well, I don't argue. She doesn't argue. My wife doesn't argue. I don't argue. We have eliminated all of the toxic inputs that normally go into marriages just out of common sense. Why did you get married? Let's go right back to where the rubber hits the road. Didn't you get married to be happy? Didn't you get married with the idea that I found my soulmate, everything's going to be great? Now think back. Yes. What are the toxins for marriage? Number one is overfamiliarity. You take each other for granted. But you can stop that. You don't have to be critical, even if they are. You don't have to condemn. You don't have to criticize. You don't have to complain. You don't have to put expectations on them. You could appreciate them. When you open your mouth, you can make sure nothing but love comes out. When you do an action, you can make sure that you're putting them first without resentment because you love them. You got married to be happy. The one thing that universally makes everyone happy is love. A marriage doesn't just automatically have love. You gotta put it in. You, individually, if you put it in, your spouse will eventually catch on and respond in kind. It's natural. It's what happens. Someone's got to start it. Coronavirus or not. Remember the phrase in sickness and health? If the thought comes in your mind, oh my God, she's annoying, or he's annoying me, I got to get out of here. You got to chill. You got to control your mind. That's on you. Everyone goes, my husband this, my husband that, my wife this, my wife that. Every single person I've ever met with has always at one point during our session said, "No, you don't understand." And I go, "Yes, I do. I understand that if you turn it around and instead of seeing their flaws, they have flaws, but instead of seeing their flaws, you're seeing your reactions to their flaws, which at best are immature and at worst are so destructive that they could be killing your marriage." The real virus you want to watch out for is the virus called overfamiliarity, which means you take your spouse for granted. They take you for granted. Your mind is reactive. Your behaviors are reactive. You should be facing this coronavirus, because who knows, maybe it's real. I don't know. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. Maybe it's real in that more people are going to die from this than anything else. That's what I mean by real. Of course, there's a real virus, but I think it's blown out of proportion. I think people have run with it. Whether they have or not doesn't matter. We're talking about your marriage. If you see it as this huge thing, and it may be really affecting your lives financially, I have to say that that's happening. It's unfortunate. Face it together. You can do this if you do it together. That's one of the ideas of being married, is you have the best friend component. Someone who you go into the dark alley with. Someone who you face mountains with. You need to shift your focus to love, back to the basics of marriage. And then don't worry about no coronavirus or anything else, because you'll be facing life together and living your marriage together. I hope this gives you some ideas. I really do. And if you want to write into one of our counselors at the Marriage Foundation, it's a free service. If you want to leave a comment for me, you can. If you want to watch more of my videos, you could subscribe. You could like this. There's a lot you can do. Blessings to you. Blessings to your spouse. Blessings to your family. And remember, we will get through this. We get through everything. Every generation has had to deal with something, and we'll get through this. God bless you.